Today, we're gonna be giving this car a heart transplant.
We're putting the engine in this car that was never meant to be in there. What's going in this beast is the biggest, the baddest engine you can throw in the DUTSUN S30 chassis. That's right, that's the RB25DET Neo. Yeah, off of the Skyline, yes right.
God help me, I got a race car.
So what better way to mate that iconic engine, but with an iconic car? That's right, the DUTSUN S30 260Z.
All right, so with no time to waste, we're gonna go ahead and dive into this long extensive project. Hopefully, we can get this thing down quick and easy. Let's jump into it. All right, let's get this bad boy on two legs. It's been a long awaited day, 3 years in the making, and we're finally throwing the RB in there.
Whew, I'm so excited, bro.
We're doing this car some justice. All right, stop right there. Let's check it out.
All right,
Let's check out the stance on this bad boy. We're gonna need some room to clear because that thing's going in. Now look us first.
The good thing about these cars is engine bay is huge. So you got a lot of space to throw whatever you want.
Yep.
But you don't want to just throw whatever you want in this car. You want to throw the best.
Yeah, we almost threw a Honda Odyssey engine in here. Because it was on sale. JDM had it. JDM King. Trash, my boy. Trash. Read my reviews on there. All right, let's go ahead and start dragging this engine down.
Woo. She a heavy girl.
She's thick. Yeah, we're gonna have to jack it up here and start turning it.
All right, so
All right, so now this engine falls. I want you to be aware
that I will dive for it. I will
dive under it to hold it.
Anything for this engine.
My brother's max bench is 185 versus 600. Y'all do the math. Now, anytime you're throwing a swap into a car like this, you gotta be very careful that you steer the transmission bottom in first and then kind of start taking your time with it. Otherwise, you're gonna be scratching everything that this thing touches.
All right, let's do it. Get that pump action going.
All right, start steering the engine. I can pick it up from here.
All right. Okay, I think you might have to lift it up to clear that.
Attempt 1 did not work. We actually need a little bit more clearance to clear that cross member, and because the car is sitting a little lower than usual. So when you have an issue that arises, this is what you do, you improvise. Whatever it takes to get this job done. Right there, we'll put some old control arms and let's get back to business. All right, we got take number 2. That's what it's all about, trial and error. All right, so I think we're definitely clear. Let's go ahead and start. All right.
Yeah, it clears.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna swing the back end.
Yeah.
Oh, nice and easy.
Whew. What happened?
This thing's just hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a gym membership, please use it. All right. Oh,
dang.
You scratched it. Yeah.
Help us pray.
You just scratched his car, help him pray.
Ah, it hurts. Burns.
Okay, so we're hitting the oil pan. Yeah, you're clearing, but barely. This thing's gone. So we're trying to go ahead and clear that spot right there. That's be giving us the issues. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do kick, scratch, and pull So we can clear that area right there.
I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think we're gonna clear?
Oh, we're gonna clear, all right, but and we're still stuck here. We're trying to get this thing to clear. Right here, the transmission is dropped, so we're gonna have to maybe perhaps drag it and try to find a way to get this thing in. Everything is starting to get real tight. We got the motor mount here, and then we have the motor mount mounting point here. Everything's getting close. So right here, one of the issues that we've come across, we have to take the fuel regulator off because it looks like it is tight back there. Oh, dang. So that's where one of the issue lies. So if you guys are doing the same swap, I prefer you guys keep it off until you guys have it in there. We're trying to clear the oil pan. Let me try to drop the back of the car. See if it does anything.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, it's clearing.
Oh yeah, we're clear for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep dropping it and align one of the, at least this bolt, align it to the motor mount. Put that bolt on there. So after a little bit of fiddling, we're able to try to align one motor mount bolt. Once we align this, we can kind of work around it, steer it. Ladies and gentlemen, what you see right there is that bolt being tightened on the motor mount side. All right, we're gonna give it a little bit of slack. Right there, perfect. All right, so we got one of them down. Let's go ahead and do the other one. All right, so we're tightening those motor mounts before we drop the trans, or actually before we take it off the engine hoist. Again, motor mount number 2, real tight up in here. All right, so this is where we had a bit of a complication. So you see that the brackets that go to the actual chassis for the transmission on the original 260Z transmission, so they're actually in the way. So technically we should have cut those things out before we started, but now we're here and we're gonna try to work around it. So either break the seams or the welds from up here, or just find a way to bend it and just get that transmission to clear. So yeah. All right guys, so now as you can see, those chains are free. They're free. Go ahead, shake the chains, brother.
It's officially on the mount.
So it's officially on its own 2 legs. Now we're gonna unhoist it and roll the car in.
We're stuck.
It's stuck?
Yeah. I think
it's a boy. Look how beautiful that RB looks into this engine bay. Look how beautiful it looks. Woo! It's almost like this engine was meant for this car. Now, for those of y'all that don't know how to see into your future and how it could look, this video ain't for you, brother. But for those of you guys that already see the potential, go ahead and hit that comment section and let me know what you think about this engine inside of this 260Z. Better yet, let me know what you think about this valve cover. This thing's fire, bro. Look at that carbon fiber right there. Ooh.
so. This thing is leaning down towards the back of the motor because the transmission is still not mounted properly. That's why it's not leveled right now.
Right.
So that's something we still got to address.
All right, guys, I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Anytime you're doing anything with cars, whether it's switching out a bolt or going even deeper into the engine, there's gonna be complications, especially this engine swap. We thought we were gonna get in and out 45 minutes. We ended up going in about 3 hours because of little finicky maneuvers here and there, and we're trying to not scratch the freshly paint on this car, and we're just going up and down with the transmission. It was a big blur, man, but ultimately we got this RB engine into this 260Z.
So this car obviously was never meant to have this engine in there because of the size of it, and obviously this car's from the 70s, that engine's from the 90s, right? But anytime you're doing an engine swap, guys, the reason why they charge so much money is because it takes time. There's always something that comes up. There's always something that needs to be fabricated. And that was the case for us today.
And some of y'all need to have the Holy Spirit, because the Holy Spirit is gonna cause you not to start cussing and you hit your finger. Y'all know what I mean. Yeah. But once again, guys, thank you for watching this video to the end. If there was anything that was of value to you and you were able to learn something from this, consider subscribing. For the majority, 60-70% of you guys that watch our channel are not subscribers, so consider subscribing. As always, we try to come to you with the best content, and we're learning, we're growing with you guys, so we appreciate you guys, all the subscribers, the faithful subscribers. And also, hit us down in the comment section and let us know what you think about the swap. If there was an easier way to do it, what would you have done?
So a quick tip, for anybody looking to do the same build, put that same RB engine into their DUTSUN S30 chassis, guys, please, before you even put the engine in, please remove those mounting points of the transmission for the car, please. Because right now we're stuck in a bit of a situation here where it's gonna be kind of hard to remove this because we already got the engine in there, transmission, and we ain't finna put that bad boy out. So if I can give you any tips, do that.
Guys, work smarter, not harder. As always, guys, thank you for watching our channel, and we'll see you on the next one.